how's your day, Joel?
So far, so good. Haven't broken anything today.
Don't break anything, it's a good day.
Yep. Beautiful weather, could do with the rain.
Could do, it's pretty dry.
Still going into marginal moisture. Just reading before that the outlook for winter is not real good.
Not good.
Stronger than they originally forecast for El Nino, so wait and see what happens, but keep seeding while we can.
Yeah. So what are we riding in today?
It's a John Deere 4045 sprayer, SP sprayer.
I better let you concentrate, otherwise you're going to hit the truck. Bit of a messy paddock, isn't it?
Oh, it's not too bad.
It's a triangle paddock, is it?
46 hectare paddock.
Yeah.
One of our small ones. Just have to turn around because that's where I sprayed to before.
Yeah. What are we spraying today, Joel?
So we're spraying in front of the seeder, doing our preamps. Spraying a pretty robust rate of Treflin and Dual Gold. When we get onto the sandy ground, I'll add some metribuzin. Sprayed 2 weeks ago as we had a fairly good rain around Easter about a month and a half ago, so it's allowed us to give us a double knock. So I sprayed a couple of weeks back with glyphosate and ester, and then also put in Roxone today to just knock off any escapees from the previous application. Here we got, I guess this is my home page for the sprayer. So I've got all our mapping set up here, our target application rates, boom track height controller, so it controls the boom and height automatically. So as you can see, I've got it set to canopy because the stubble load's quite high here. Got it set to 85 centimetres above the ground. Got mapping our tank level, how much product we've got left in our tank, and then our sections turning off and on. Yep, so we've just turned, so as you can see, we're only running SF1, which is free to air accuracy through our John Deere GPS. This number here gives us how far we are on and off the line. Then we've got our field that I've got pre-set up in the machine, then our lines that the GPS will track along. So we're currently working off of our east fence. And then as I switch between the pages, it's got various array of different things we can view. Field summary, how much worked, how much we've got remaining, how much time we've got remaining. If I just go back to this page, you can't see it, but we're actually, the sections are automatically turning off as we're coming into that triangle piece. Without sitting up when you turn around. So as you can see, we're just pulling back into our piece here now, and you can see each individual section. I think there's 11 sections on this machine. they're all turning on automatically as we go across. When we get back into unworked area or unsprayed area. So you've got our sections across the top here, they're all turned on at the moment. And when we get closer towards the end of the piece, when we come over our headland, if I zoom that up, you'll be able to see each section turn off as we get into the sprayed area. So you can see they all turned off automatically.
Calibrating the seed and the fertilizer, ready to hang it up, and then he weighs it, and then he gets the reading of the weight. And then he programs that into the GPS or the tractor. Coming up to the end of the row, to the fence. Away we go. So we got fertilizer in this tank and seed in this tank. We've also got fertilizer in this tank but it's not switched on at the moment. That's when this one runs out. And here's our controls: accelerator, high and low range, and up and down with the seeder, and GPS. These covered levers are the folding up of the seeder and turning the fan on and off. Keep an eye out for blockages. The stubble seems to build up pretty quickly. Today we're seeding across the old cedar rows, because when the lupins were growing, when Joel did the spray lines, the tyres pushed down the lupins, and that all gets tangled up in the cedar. So if we go across them, we're finding that it clears a bit better. So there's a spray line there. So when we go across it, it doesn't get all tangled up. But it is a bit bouncy. Hey Malcolm, what tractor do you use for seeding?
This is our 9420, nearly as old as me, but does a good job. It's 425 horsepower. We just had a remap to give it another 45, so that seems to be handling the seeder pretty good. Aaron knows all about it. He's been driving it a fair bit, so he hasn't done anything wrong with it too much yet.
Except for hit the fence.
Oh, that happens.
All right, we'll move on to the seeder. What sort of seeder is it?
This is a 1910 John Deere box, which we've had for probably 5-6 years. It's got a triple box on it, so you can put different things in each box. So it's all driven from the tractor back here hydraulically. drives on the bottom so that they all turn, drops the seed down into them, and then there's a big fan just in here, and then that blows the air back to the seeder bar at the back. And then from the back of this box it blows air through these pipes to the machine back here, which actually plants the seed into the ground, so it blows the air and the seed and the fertiliser back there down the tubes and into the ground. This is just an 1830 bar which I've had for a couple of years, seems to be doing the job well. And then at the back, those wheels there go down onto the ground and put furrows into the ground, and then that helps us harvest moisture. This year we put in lupins, lentils, wheat, barley, rye. Fertiliser, urea, using the same box as seeding, but put a different bar on with the fertiliser spreaders. Rolling the lentils so the ground is a bit flatter for harvest, so we can get the comb close to the ground. Helps push any rocks into the ground so they don't end up in